Greg. Mike. Two Bandits. Watching Bluey.
This episode is called Brackets. Season 3, Part 1.
What up, party people, and welcome
Like that.
to a very extremely
with that.
super duper special episode
Wow.
of Two Bandits Watching Bluey.
That's right.
I'm your good pal Greg Painter, and with me,
Him right there.
he's got a list of brackets and he's ready to attack it, and his name is...
I go by Mike Martin. I can't help it, but that was the name I was given. It's not easy, but here I am.
Folks,
man.
we
Yep.
are, as we change every year
bracket
with
time.
bracket time, this
Ugh.
time we are in part 1 of our 3-part
And you
ranking special
confuse me.
to determine who's going to the final bracket.
You confused me, man. It
But
wasn't
I got to
fair.
tell you some exciting news before we get going, friends in podcast land, because we
Yes.
have... It's not just a special episode. It's an
We're not
extra
alone.
special episodes. We're not alone today.
I'm not alone.
We
It's
have
not Greg and I.
Somebody who's done some awesome fan art for the show. We have somebody
Yep.
who you probably will know her voice because she's been in 1 in every 3 episodes of this podcast.
She bumps
Open
into-
this sucker up.
She shows up so often.
You may know her as young Becca from the movie I Love My Dad on
that's
Amazon
right.
Prime.
With Patton Oswalt.
The one, the only, Emily Painter. Emily, welcome to the podcast.
Hello, thank you for having me.
What up, Emily?
Emily is hanging out with us today while her sister is at
Whew.
her birthday party with her mom.
Gosh.
So we figured this would be a good
We've got a
time to
squad
get
here
you
today.
On, are you familiar with our podcast at all? What are your thoughts on our podcast?
I love it, it's amazing.
Okay.
Thank you so much.
Do-
You've done
do-
some cool art for us. It's great.
Do you happen to so do you happen to enjoy the show Bluey? Just out of curiosity.
Yes.
Okay. We're gonna do brackets today. It's gonna be very intense. But if you were to say who your favorite character of the entire show of Bluey is, who's your favorite character of Bluey?
Bluey.
That's
Nice.
It makes sense.
That's a good get.
Show's named after you. You are the Bluey of our household between you and Olivia. So
Greg, ask your question too.
there's a big question.
We asked it to
Here's the
everybody.
So what is your Bluey origin story? Meaning, how did you find Bluey? How did you learn about Bluey? Very first, when you were a young child of the age 5.
We were watching something else and then it popped on and then we just started watching it from there on.
Nice.
That's pretty good. Yeah, that whole Disney Plus, if you like this, you'll like this too thing. It kind of
That's
brought it
true.
into our lives. And me and Mommy, we were confused about it at first, but you sold us on it, and now look where we are.
You did this. You caused all of this,
If it wasn't
Emmy.
it, you are the origin story of Two Bandits Watching Bluey podcast, basically. So thanks for that. Now, there is one more question we have, and then we'll let you get on with your merry day. We're doing brackets. We're ranking the first 17 episodes of
That's
season
why we're
3
here,
right
isn't it?
now. We're going to have 9 episodes that will advance to the finals, and then 2 more episodes that will advance through different means, which we'll talk about later. Get ready for that. But
Sorry,
we need to
Rain.
know, we have to know, we must know, of the first 17 episodes in season 3, what was your favorite episode?
My favorite episode is Magic.
Magic.
Really?
Why magic?
Because it's really magic-y.
Really magic?
I like that.
You're, I know me and you have been reading through the Harry Potter books for 4 books. Does it kind of have like Harry Potter vibes, do you think?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're gonna want to be in a different room. I'm sorry.
Anything else you want to say, or anything else you want to say on podcast, on Mike, about magic, or about anything in the world? It's your time, Em.
I love this podcast.
And we love
Appreciate
you, my dear.
you. You're a beautiful
Thank
human
you
being.
so much.
Or
you did a great job.
if you want to stay here and listen to a podcast
Yeah.
being recorded,
You can do that too.
we're here for it. We talk a lot, and I do apologize. Magic's not that high.
Magic is low on my list too, but that's okay. They're all good episodes. But good job.
Well done, young lady.
Thank you, Emily. That was super cool.
Oh, man.
I'm glad you enjoyed your behind the scenes
So-
of the silly podcast Daddy and Uncle Mike do.
Hey, Greg. I don't remember
time to
how
rock and roll.
brackets work.
So here's how brackets are going to work. So here's why you don't remember, because we've done this different every season.
Okay,
So
cool.
season 1, we broke every
had a full
episode
bracket.
into 4 parts in season 1,
Yep.
and we ranked our top 4, and then there was a Sweet 16 at the end. Season 2, we just did the whole dang thing, all 52 episodes in one bracket.
Okay.
We had a fan component of it. It was delightful.
And then you didn't bring your laptop today.
But then the last bit of that was like 4 episodes of brackets to close out the season. That was a little bit much. So we're doing it a little bit different because we like to do things different here at Two Bandits.
Okay.
We are going to do
I'm learning with you
3
right now.
bracket sections.
Okay.
We're going to do episode 1 through 17.
Yep.
As our first section today, we're talking about.
Not
we'll do
random.
this 2 more times.
Okay.
To eventually come up with 33 brackets
Yep,
going
I'm
to
here
the
with it.
finals.
Nope. I'm riding the roller coaster.
To make
with
it 32. We're going to eventually, there's going to be wild cards that we're going to talk about. Don't you worry, I got it all up in my head.
you. Okay. Do you want a piece of paper?
We're going to get 32. I got an ASMR audio right there.
Look at that. Not an audio
We are
medium.
going to rank our top 17 from the first 17.
Okay.
We are going to... You're going to hand me a pen so I can do your...
right now.
Hey, what a guy. We're going to rank them. The top 9 that we pick are going to move on to the finals, and based on where they're ranked will be where they go in the whole lovely seeded bracket doodad.
Okay.
And then there's
I'm
going
here
to be
for
2 more of the 10 through 17 that will end up going on an online at Watching Bluey on X to determine the last 2 of the 11. So don't worry, fans. You get your say. If you think we whiff it on one of our selections, you can go on, you can vote, and tell us we were wrong, and put those guys through.
Did that make sense to you, Emily?
Yes.
Perfect.
That's all we
If
need.
it makes sense to Emily, I think we're ready to rock. So,
Dude,
let's go through this. We're
just going like
chronological from episode 1 to 17. And
okay, where it sits. Perfect.
where it sits. Perfect.
That's
Exactly.
what
Because the
I
first
do.
episode,
I'm here for it.
it might be confusing for Americans that Perfect is episode 1 because Perfect is, I think, buried at like 8 or 9 or something in the American release.
Yes,
But this was the official launch of season 3, launched on Father's Day in
Sure.
Australia. Where did you? This will be. I'm very curious. I didn't go on because that's the other reason I don't want to do it like last year. Last year I went on to IMDb rankings and saw where they actually ranked. It's like, this is blind. I don't care what anybody else thinks other than my opinion. Where'd you put Perfect?
I set Perfect. This is my. It's a good episode. It's the jaw dropping GIF that you see.
Dropping that cereal.
10. It's
10? Ooh,
it's
we're actually fairly close. I put this one at a 9.
Look,
Exactly. I like this episode. It's a very solid episode.
It is.
But when I'm going through this list,
so much happening.
There's so many really good episodes that were coming up.
There were so moments that I was like, and then there were moments I was just like, oh, this is I can't not put this higher. So
We got all the games. We got Boomerang. We got release.
Fido.
Exactly. We got to release the No More Babies cut.
No More Babies cut.
You got, like you said, the
It's okay.
good thing you're tough. We got a lot of good stuff in here.
There's a lot of good stuff in
But
here.
still, we'll see. I just said 9 make it through.
Yeah.
It's
you
not
had
impossible.
9? Okay.
9 make it through. This
What's
one
the
can
next
still
episode?
survive.
Hit
Next
me
we
with
got Bedroom. And I'll kick this one off.
Go ahead.
I like Bedroom too. It is a very solid episode, but there's just, with what it's stacking up against, what it's going up against.
Good night, Grandpa Bob, wherever you are.
I put this one at 11.
This is my last episode.
Wow. This is number 17.
Sorry, Malcolm, but it's sitting 18 for me.
17 for you.
7.
Oh, so behind the scenes of the podcast.
Oh, that's right. I'm still fixing my list.
We flubbed our communication a little bit. This was supposed to come before Rain, but we whoops all buried it. So Rain is going to be showing up in the next set of brackets. So
Sorry, it's still ranked number 18 for me. I don't care. I'm still fixing my list. Oh no, hang on. You know, still watch it. Like, Bedroom's a great episode. Malcolm's
It's a great
fantastic.
episode.
Everything's great.
You know what's a better episode?
Go ahead.
Obstacle Course.
Oh, obstacle course.
I like this one, but it's your turn to say first. Oh, got that Sherbert. You got that. Cheating dad.
The 0 moment, the 0 seconds, time. I have this at 5 for me.
You have this at 5?
For this one.
This one is also pretty up there for me. I have it at 6.
Okay.
So
See?
we're right
Okay.
around in the same ballpark. This one has extra feels for me too lately because
You keep cheating in races with Emily?
I have to start
How
cheating
very
races with
rude.
Emily because me and Emily, now that the weather's good, we do like a mile walk every day.
Nice.
But part of it is also we do like a sprint race, like between a few mailboxes, and it's gotten to the point where she's beating me more than I'm beating her pretty consistently.
Has he cheated yet?
Nope.
Okay.
No cheese. I
Now that
lose.
you've noticed.
I lose fair and square.
Okay. Okay.
I promise.
Okay.
Oh, see what I did there? Next one up
Yeah,
is
dude.
promises.
Promises is so.
So it's my turn to go first, and
Yes,
I'm going to
Dan.
throw out. I put this
love
one
it.
at 15. I don't love the story of weaponizing.
Same!
15 exactly? Hey! I don't like the idea of weaponizing promises. That
Yes.
concept was a little rough to me. It was
Shout
a little.
out to other podcasts.
Yeah, gotta be done, ladies. Good
Our
for
girls
you.
are out there.
Maybe season 4 will be on there. I don't know. I
I
hope.
don't know.
Even just in the background. If Reddit can get a shout out, why not us? But
Places.
but this one just again not bad, but there's just so much more that
It.
pulls at my heartstrings.
So the one thing that happened in the episode that does pull on, and it's just like a thing that Finn pulled from it, is we went to the playground a lot when he was getting used to elementary school before he went to kindergarten, and he would sit on the top of the jungle gym, and I'm like, I'll catch you, and he's like, do you promise? I'm like,
Oh,
yeah, I promise, dude. Like he had that vibe going a little bit, so there's a little bit. That's like the one that, but it's still 15 for me with
15.
this season because it's such a good season.
it
so
is
I
a good
can't.
season. Next up, we have Omelet.
Oh,
I believe it is your turn.
With having an episode that has Bluey being whacked in the head with a bowl and making me laugh out loud so hilariously.
Such a funny moment.
It is. This is 6 for me. I have it at
6?
6. It's mom mom's doing her thing to Chili's, like let's take care of dad, but also let's teach a lesson, and then Bluey just gets whop in the head, and then Bandit eats celery just for sanity's sake. It's such a good episode.
I had this one up there too. I had this one at 5.
Yes!
It's very much the laugh out loud moment of just the blop in the head and just that perspective, that point of view. It looks like you're getting. I feel like I jumped the first time I saw that. So we actually, with this, now have a moment, which having a third person here is going to help because we're not at the end of our rankings yet.
No.
But we have
we're never done
2
ranking.
episodes that are now tied.
Okay.
So once we get there, if only we had a wonderful young lady who loves the
third
podcast
party.
and the show who can be a tiebreaker when it comes to it.
We'll
Get
figure
ready
that out
for later, Miss
in the
Emily.
future.
Next,
Yes.
Born Yesterday.
Oh no.
Hell no, indeed. I had this.
It's a tough season to play with, dude.
I had this one at 14.
Same!
Jeepers! Holy free holy!
This is so easy peasy lemon squeezy. My only note for this episode is Lucky's dad, Matt, his meat pie. Pat's meat pie is like the saddest.
Eat all the sauce.
That's my one redeeming moment of happiness in this episode. But it's so great when he pulls into character. He goes boop, and comes up
It's
the
like
elevator and
he's just like I'm born.
there it is.
Yesterday.
Strawberries, are they fruit? Are they are strawberries alive? Is what it was.
That's an intense
Hey
question.
Emily, are strawberries alive?
Well, plants are technically kind of a little bit alive, so.
Wasn't it? Remember that Cloudy with a Chance of Meatballs 2? And then those strawberries were really alive, and that was a little disturbing.
Very disturbing.
Very disturbing. So we are almost at our halfway point with Mini Bluey.
Yeah.
I think this one's. Is this one on you now? Yeah, it's you on your turn.
Is it on me?
Yeah.
I was just saying hi because it was the.
Aw.
It's Mini Bluey.
I feel very much like Mini Bluey today with my mini podcaster sitting next to me right now.
This is kind of fun.
Ooh,
I'm not
I
gonna lie
can say this
to
to
you.
you. Emily just did a little dance. Not a visual medium, Emily.
Oh. Mini Bluey is sitting at 4 for me. This
Ooh.
episode is phenomenal. It's fantastic. I love it. It's. I wish we could have more mini bingos. I know, right? Like, oh.
Mini Bluey, again, it's a great
And they're
episode.
sitting in there eating the pasta, like just hiding from them.
I do like the sharing the sandwiches. And,
Yes.
And like just because we look different now, so we like different foods. And poor Bingo's like, bleh.
Oh,
Very solid.
What
I
about
put
you?
this
Where are
one-
you at?
I put this one at 7. I put this one up there for me as well.
We
I
haven't
was
hit
staring-
number 1 or 2.
I was staring at my screen a lot when it came to Obstacle Course and Mini Bluey. It was very aware to put them. Now we have a 3-way tie for our current favorite on averages. So things could get difficult for
In
having a
time.
third-party performer to help us out here.
Okay.
But I have a
Where do
feeling
we go next?
we might be getting into a world where we have some higher rankings.
Uh-oh.
Because actually, is it your turn to go first? It's your turn to go first.
I don't know what the episode is though, so that's
It's Unicorse.
You hit me last, so I go to
I
you
think
next.
You should go first.
You want me to go first? You,
And why should I care?
this guy. I can't with him.
Unicorse. It's like this is the best. I
Uh-oh.
think we even said this during the first time we did it.
Uh-oh.
This is the best new character since Granny's.
Uh-oh.
I put Unicorse at 3. Wasn't my number
Wow!
1. But Unicorse is hilarious. It's such a goofy thing. Just Chili getting so upset at Bandit for like, oh, is it a good idea?
Catch you on the flip
Unfortunately-
side, Willie. I say it daily. I'm not gonna lie to you. I promise you.
So where do you got it?
2.
Two.
2. Absolutely. Unicorse is a phenomenal character, a phenomenal episode. It is. She made shoes. Like just the
Spoilers.
right level of Bandit has had a little. He's indulged too much in the evening, but he wants to hang out with his wife. And Bluey's still awake, and this is what you get. He's like, I'll be right back. I'm gonna go get Unicorse. Watch me make tonight happen. Watch this.
Possibly slightly worse for you.
Because he totally does, and Unicorse is a beautiful character. I can't help it. So 2, yes.
Interesting. Curry
Yes.
Quest.
Oh,
Time.
it's gonna fly so high for Gregory, isn't it? Isn't it?
Well, I'm just gonna. I think I'm going.
I ask you first, don't I? I don't know anymore.
I don't.
I'll go to you. You know
Oh,
what?
you go to me?
Let's go to Greg
This
and Emily.
Episode makes my heart smile so big. I love the storytelling of it. I like the flow of it. I like Mum and Bluey knitting at home, narrating the story, which then turns into what Bandit and Bingo are doing. You're my hero, Bingo. And that hug at the end still makes me tear up. This is my number 1.
Wow.
Number 1.
Mackenzie was supposed to be a cheetah. I am? That look is hilarious and amazing. I love the confusion behind it. I apologize because I'm looking at 2 painters right now. This is at number 7 for me.
Number 7?
Yeah, I'm
Oh.
I'm sorry. Don't judge me, Emily. I'm trying my best over here, but
What do you think's closer on that mark? Is it closer to a 1 or closer to a 7, Emily?
1.
That's my girl.
I
Now-
feel like a butthead.
Now we say that's my girl, and now we're up to Magic.
Yep.
And please don't get mad at us here on this one, possibly. Magic is a good episode. I like the music of this episode. I think, like I said, love. So I'm going to have you say your grade for Magic first, because I think you are due. And I want Emily to shoot you the evil looks before she shoots me the evil
No,
looks.
I'm gonna look away when I say my announcement. I don't mean to, and it's not meant to be mean.
Again, great episode. But
It's a good episode.
got some
The
stiff
green
competition.
clouds are so cool, and I ranked this 16. It's 16th on my list.
I also ranked it 16.
Did you?
So, folks, and hey, Emily, there are going to be our fans of this podcast that have a chance to put this into the finals, despite what we just said.
Yeah.
What do you want to say to the Twitter universe to get them to vote for your favorite episode, Magic?
Do magic, it's cool.
Magic
Boom.
is cool. I
She
agree.
cast a spell on the listeners.
Oh, I feel so
We'll have
bad.
to
I
see what
can't.
happens.
I have to look in the distance. I'm gonna look away.
Well,
for
we'll
the
look,
next, like,
we'll look to the distance. Emily's playing the long game here, though. It's like she's, playing third level chest. or
Chest.
Something. Next up is chest.
Next up is
King of
chest.
transitions. How about that? I put chest at 12.
Me too. Stop doing.
Get out of my head, dude. Get out of my head.
You are gonna pay, young man. That phrase to a father, like saying that to a dad, is like, it's game time. You're gonna go down. You're going down, young man. Like, it's a fun episode, and also you get the pity for Bingo in there, and it's just you get sad, and you feel feels. That's my vibe there. Sorry.
Yeah.
There we go.
It's a fine episode, but
It's
again,
a fine
it's a
episode.
fine episode.
That's a good way to put it.
It's
I'm not
another one
gonna
of
lie to you.
those Bandits being a little too mean kind of episodes, and Bandit's the one who's learning more of a lesson than the kids.
Yeah.
It always makes you feel a little weird when that's the case.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah. Sheepdog. Redemption Arc. Part 1.
Wendy. Oh man,
It's
where
up to
are
you,
we?
my dude.
I know.
What do
it
you think
is.
about Sheepdog?
Oh, that's right. Oh no, I do have this. I have this at 8. I'm
You
not
have
gonna
this
lie.
Yeah.
Because it's the 20 minutes for mom. It's give her a second to breathe. Like, and Bandit does all he can to make sure mom has a second to breathe. And she goes buck wild, and then we find out Wendy's not so bad after all, is she?
It's part 1 of the 3-part redemption arc.
Just wait for.
People can change. You never know.
You never know. The universe is a beautiful place.
Sometimes it just takes a little work. A little housework.
Hey, what did you put it? No, what did you put? No, you didn't tell me what you put.
Oh, I didn't say? Oh, I'm sorry, 10.
10. Oh,
10.
10.
You put it at 8. That's right next to each other. Getting all irate on me, young fella.
I still haven't got my voice back completely, so I apologize. I'm working on it over here.
Working on it? How's working on it?
See?
See? Twice. Boom.
There we go. 13.
Yeah,
Sorry.
I put this at 17. Yeah, I put this dead last. This was my dead last. And based on the numbers that we just shot out right there, it is going to be the dead last episode.
Oh no.
So yeah, there was a.
Again,
I think
there's
there's
not a bad episode here.
There's not a bad episode. This is the fun walks and the Bee-oop dance.
The Bee-oop.
But
I say Bee-oop all the time, bro. I really do.
Bee-oop dance is probably my least favorite song on the second Bluey album too that popped out.
Still waiting to get my record store day one. I gotta figure that out. Gotta find that.
Bee-oop. Meh.
It was such a cool looking vinyl.
Bee-oop out of the brackets, more like it. Unless
Bee-oop.
say different.
You think
Who
that?
knows?
You think Bee-oop? You think Housework will find its way back into the brackets?
It's on the listeners. We'll
Okay.
see.
So we're gonna have a list of the ones we didn't vote
The
for,
8 that don't make it.
and it gets voted into
Yes,
the brackets.
sir.
Oh man, because we love all the episodes. We promise. It's just okay.
Pass the parcel.
Oh, Pat, you beautiful beast. Pat, Lucky's dad.
Such
Is
it's
it
not
on
the
me?
80s
Is it on
anymore.
you? It's okay. We're talking about the episodes anyway. It's not the 80s anymore. He's got his iPhone. He's trying to click the button,
We can
and it's
hear-
not happening right. You got the moms and dads just looking at him angrily when he's doing it wrong, like air quotes, not a visual medium. It's so fun. It's so great.
It's a great one. This is my number 2.
It's your number 2?
It's my number 2.
It's my number 3.
Number 3.
Yes, because Unicorns was 2. So, are we gonna have the same favorite? I swear.
No, I already had my favorite. I had a Curry Quest.
That's right. You were Curry Quest.
Oh, so I know what your favorite is now. Looking that there's only 3 left.
Yeah, there's no questions asked. Don't worry about it.
Explorers.
Hey!
This was cute.
It's fun. It's rusty.
We got suburban dad who's trying to prove that he's not a city fella. He can be countrified if he wants.
Get the strawberries.
Exactly.
I don't have a phone.
More strawberries. This is the second strawberry episode in the first 17.
You get an appearance of Maynard. You don't get a lot of Maynard
Good old
here.
Maynard.
And you get him just hanging out.
I do like that one little line. You like a go on.
Yeah.
City fella.
I put it at 9.
We're out of my head. I had 8.
Really? Okay.
So we're right there, man.
yeah. It's a cute episode, and kangaroos and just Jack's dad. Just you know why Jack is the way that Jack is, because Jack's dad is just that same level of just like, we'll figure this out. We got this. Okay. And like he's got that.
Positivity.
Yes.
Power positivity.
Oh, get it. It's a new day. Yes, it is.
We really called that one, didn't we? That it was going to be ranked
What
there.
is the
Speaking of
segue?
which, phones.
We're going to. Okay. I was like, what is the segue you're going for right now, bro? Oh, phones.
Phones. We got Granddad. Not as good as Granddad's first outing. Really liked going in the canoe to visit Granddad more than Granddad in the. It's kind of like Crocodile Dundee 1 and Crocodile Dundee 2. You know, there's a clear winner of the two.
It's 1. That's not my number 1. I'm not saying it's number 1.
I was about to say.
No.
that's your number one. That'll be our biggest disagreement.
There's gonna be
because I have this at 13.
11. Hi.
So we're right.
Yeah, it's a cute
fine,
episode.
but
There's an
just
alligator
so
in the
much
backpack.
more. Do you have a thought, Emily?
You guys are reading each other's minds. It's crazy.
Yeah,
Crazy.
buckle up.
Buckle up. So I know what, if you've been paying close attention, you know what my rank on this one is. If you've been not paying close attention, you probably could figure out Mike's here too. But we're down to the last one to discuss today. A little something called Pavlova.
Bonjour.
Bonjour. Where'd you rank this one and why?
This is my number 1.
Number 1 with a
It's
bullet.
my number 1. Bandit is my best friend in this episode, and I think it's a subtle version of Sheepdog, where mom needs a 20, and she's like, like the way he says it, to where they came up with a game, and they run away to play the game, and she's like, this one's on, and he's like, got it, on it. He says on it, and the moment he like he does it so quickly in such a, I'm gonna hang out with the kids. Don't worry about it. I got this. And then the chaos that happens after it is just a pure bandit game that you didn't expect it to be a bandit game. You don't expect ketchup on pavlova. You don't the mustache, the bonjour, the French phrases. Oh my gosh, this is good luck, Rain, because pavlova is probably, I'm gonna say, top 5 Bluey episodes of all. Like that. Oh man, you got the Wise Old Wolfhound. Dang it!
I put this at 4.
That's okay.
I like
that's
it.
okay.
It's a very good.
I love Pavlova, man.
Again, that's very. My 1 was your 7.
Yeah.
Your 1 was my 4. So we're not.
It's okay.
Could make brackets interesting later on this lovely ship.
Bonjour.
Bonjour. So, as you mentioned earlier, I don't have my big fancy laptop here, and I just realized that I now have to rank all these things. But before I can rank anything, we have a couple ties that we need broken along the way.
Okay, go for it.
So we'll start with an easy tie.
Wait.
Miss Emily.
Bonjour.
We'll ask this one in an interesting way.
Bonjour.
Which episode do you like the least?
Oh, that's rude.
Bedroom or Born Yesterday?
What about, like, more?
No, we're going to the least, because it's going to be the second worst episode on our list.
Oh, no.
So what do you like the least?
I don't know.
Born Yesterday or Bedroom?
Ooh.
I'm gonna do bedroom.
Bedroom? Okay.
Nice.
So now we've got another one for you. Which one do you like?
favorite one. I like it.
More. Do you like omelet or obstacle course more?
Oh, gosh.
Omelet.
Omelet? Okay. I respect that. And last, and certainly not least, we've got... Actually, let's make it exciting, because after this brief intermission, you are going to determine what the number 1 episode is, because there's a 3-way tie for first. But first, let's let old Greg do some math. So Mike's going to make that noise that goes... And then we'll be back with results. We have some results to share.
Okay.
Excellent vamping. So,
Yes.
first off, go reverse order. Really quick, the episodes that you fans are going to have to vote on if it's going to make it in.
Ooh, okay.
Starting at 17, we have Magic.
Sorry, Magic.
Sorry,
Sorry,
Magic.
Emily.
We love you. Hey, help Emily out. Hooking Emily up.
Yeah.
16, we have Promises.
Yep.
15 is Housework. 14, Born Yesterday.
Poor Pat.
13, we have Bedroom. 12 is Chest. 11 is Phones.
Oh.
And 10, the last out, is Sheepdog.
Oh no, Wendy doesn't get her redemption.
Oh, she could if the fans let her. Now,
Uh,
at number 9, the first one in,
Yep.
Explorers.
Okay. I can see that.
At 8,
Jack's
we
dad.
have Obstacle Course.
Uh-huh.
7, making it in, is Omelet.
Oh, that's so good, man.
At the 6th spot, we have Curry Quest.
Oh, I'm so sorry, man.
Made it in. Whatever,
of course
dude.
I made it in. It's a great episode. It's supposed to be a cheetah. I am? Is it a cheetah or a leopard?
See, next time, Mike, remind me, bring your laptop, Greg, because egregious error on my part, also eliminated, is perfect. They were number 12, actually.
That's right. Get out of here.
So I'm going to have to go through this.
That's
I'm
right.
going to have to fix my edit point here in a minute.
I'm posting the gif, the shocked gif right now of
4
Bluey.
is Mini Bluey.
Yes! Mini Bluey's so good.
And now we have our top 3, which is currently
Bonjour.
a 3-way tie
Bonjour.
between Curry Quest,
Oui.
Pavlova, between Unicourse,
Oui.
Pass the Parcel,
Oh.
and Pavlova.
Bonjour.
So Unicourse,
Oh.
Pass the Parcel, Pavlova. Emily, what's third rank of those 3? What's the
least
lowest rank
favorite of those? Wow.
of Unicourse, Pass the Parcel, Pavlova?
Those are my top 3.
Pass the parcel.
Pass the Parcel
Is your
comes
least
in
favorite?
at number 3.
Now,
With that being the case, Finn made me make a note of it, saying that was his favorite episode of season 3.
Which
Pass the Parcel.
Oh.
So I say,
moves up a rank. Unicourse goes down. Maybe. Or
Well-
Pavlova. Hey, Finn! Come here!
Oh. He's calling in his child.
That's right.
See,
it's
you
a
might-
tag team match now, folks.
You might
You think?
You might unwillingly make your favorite one third place. If
That's
you're
fine.
doing it,
That's
but
fine.
okay.
Hey, Finn, come here.
Finn.
All right, come here. Over here. Daddy's Mike. All right. So, in Bluey,
He's calling in
do you
ringers.
like the episode Pavlova, Unicourse, or Pass the Parcel the most?
Pass the Parcel.
Okay. What do you like which one? Okay, so Unicourse or Pavlova, not your favorite. Which one's your least favorite? Which do you dislike? Unicourse or Pavlova?
Pavlova.
Ah!
Finn, thank you very much. Do you have anything you want to plug today? Any special projects?
What are you working on? No?
I'm just watching TV.
Cool.
TV. Shout out TV.
Get some dog. No!
So Finn puts Paso. So Emily, Unicourse or Pavlova?
Unicorn.
I agree. So Mike, you just negotiated your
That's fine.
favorite
No,
episode.
it's fine.
Pavlova. We'll make it to the finals at
You're
number
allowed to
3.
have favorites of things.
Pass the Parcel at number 2.
Everybody gets to have favorites, and that's fine. I just Pavlova does something for me.
And why should I care, Mike? Because Unicourse, as voted on from the mouths of babes,
Oh man,
the number 1 episode.
Unicourse is great though. I
You
can't.
can't be mad at Unicourse.
We're arguing about the great things. Like what's better, ice cream or pizza? Like you can't argue that point. So it's
Ice cream? You got pizza on my ice cream? You got ice cream on a pizza? No, that actually sounds disgusting. We've got a ranking. We've got them up there. I'm going to double check some of my math to see where perfect actually falls. I'm pretty sure it's eliminated.
That's okay. You got spreadsheets. It's okay. But we're not done yet.
We're not done yet. Because first off, we have to say... Oh, wait. We do another thing, don't we? Hey, Mike.
Yeah.
What is your favorite thing from the first 17 episodes of season 3?
I liked the part where Bluey was running when there was no music in rain.
That's not wrong. Boo.
My favorite thing was I think it was oh gosh, this is tough because there was a lot. I think it was Chili getting her 20 minutes in Chest. Was it Chest?
No, in a sheepdog.
No, in Chest though. She does get 20 minutes where he's like, "No, I'm sorry. Gosh, I botched that completely." Where does he say on it? It's omelet.
That's
Omelet.
Pavlova. On it is Pavlova, my dude. Your favorite.
Oh, then
We're playing Risk.
Then absolutely, that was my favorite part. Was one of my favorite
episode.
It was my favorite part of my favorite episode was Pavlova, where he's like on it and he gives Chili the 20 minutes.
It deserves third place.
It doesn't crap off. It's when it's beautiful because it's not a recognized 20 minutes. It's just 20 minutes that Chili needs that you can see kind of happening, and you know the kids are going to go into chaos. And Bandit's like, "Got you, dog." And it was this teamwork, like 60-40. I think we talked about it before. Of relationships where it's important to have a 60-40 ratio, where you should always feel like you're giving the 60% versus 40%, and if your partner gives that 60% also, then your relationship is budding, just growing. And that's what Bandit does there, where he doesn't hesitate. He's just like, on it, I got you. Don't worry.
I know you're doing a sweet moment, but I just thinking of the Simpsons episode with the leader where they're like, "You'll give 110%. That is impossible. You cannot give more than 100% as defined."
60-40. Justin McElroy, guest on the show. What's up?
You had a question for me?
What was your favorite thing?
My favorite thing. Well, it
The
wasn't
first 17
Well,
episodes.
it wasn't my favorite episode. Just that
took me so
moment
long to figure
in
out.
Omelet when Bingo gets rocked with the bowl. I think everybody in our household jumped at that like shocking moment there. It was
Bingo?
hilarious.
Bluey.
It was Bluey. Bingo.
hit.
Bingo hit the bowl and Bluey got decked in the head.
She called out. She's like, "No, it's Bluey, bro."
No, I said Bluey.
Said bingo.
I said Bingo? Oh no! Emily, do you have a favorite thing from the first 17
I need a
episodes?
co-host with me. This is great.
My favorite thing was at Magic when Bluey gets frozen.
Yep. Gotta give a shout
Gotta
out
love
to
it.
Giving a shout out to the Magic episode.
Gotta
Look
love
at
Magic.
you.
Hey.
Defending your
Twitter.
good.
Twitter. Make it happen.
Oh, man.
Break the internet, Emily.
Greg.
Yeah.
Who was your favorite character then of the first 17 episodes?
Oh, boy.
Of season 3 of Bluey.
Wow. My favorite. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to say Unicourse. Only had one episode, but that is a hard, strong first episode. And we go back to that Unicourse train later on in the season. I was like a strong debut.
What about you, Emily? Who was your favorite
Who's your
character
favorite?
of the first 17 episodes of Bluey? Putting you on the spot today.
My favorite character was still Bluey.
Still Bluey?
Nice.
Again, it's never not her show other than one episode when it's bingos. Mike, who's your favorite character?
My favorite character is... Since it's not the number one episode, I'm going to give it to French Bandit. Bonjour.
Bonjour.
I have to give
French
it to
chef.
I have to give it to Pavlova Bandit. He's just he's so in that space and having fun and puts tomato paste or tomato sauce. It's called ketchup. Just call it ketchup. Well, yeah, but they call it tomato something in the show, and it's like just call it ketchup, you know?
The good ketchup or the bad ketchup? That's not yet. We're not talking about the good ketchup or the bad ketchup yet.
No.
And I'm going to just go ahead and preemptively rank this the number one guest host of any episode, Emily Painter.
That's pretty
Thank
good.
you so much for hanging out with us today.
You hung out the whole time.
You did. You were there. Was this as cool and fun as you was hoping it was going to be?
Even more.
Even more. Do you have any special projects to plug? Anything exciting coming up in your life to talk about?
Team Andrella Karate.
Oh, shout out Team Angelo Karate.
Not a
If you're in the
sponsor,
Syracuse
but-
area, awesome karate dojo with some awesome folks. Check out Team Andrello and the world's coolest blue belt, Emily. You rock.
.au.
Remember, teamandrello.com.au. Lastly and most importantly, probably not.
Amazing, folks.
But a big thank you
Yes.
to the podcasting world.
I
out
ranked this
there.
episode. I ranked the first 17 episodes. Excuse me.
18?
I ranked this 18 episodes. Thank you very much. I had to throw my rank in there. So
Thank you, friends.
yes.
Again, big shout out, Emily. Appreciate
Boom.
you.
Doing a great job.
tr.ee/watchingbluey. Merch.
That's
Patreon.
us.
Socials. Most important social right now is X/Twitter. To go on there and vote.
Pretty important right
For
now.
which one of your 2 episodes that didn't make the cut deserve to go on. That vote will go live on Monday.
And whatever it is,
And-
we're gonna rig it, and Magic's gonna make it into the brackets. So
Do it for Emily. But voting will be live from Monday until approximately noonish on Friday when
That's
we'll announce
wise.
the results
Yes.
on the next episode.
Gosh.
Also, don't forget to hop on to the Gmail machine, watchingbluey@gmail.com.
Gmail machine.
So, Mike, anything from our Spotify pals?
Morge Descended is saying another great one. Do you guys like Axis and Allies?
Oh, man. You just took me back. Did you ever play Axis Allies, or you have no idea what that is?
I have
That
no
base-
idea what that is.
I played this in high school, which might have been a few years ago.
About 12 years ago.
But I loved me some action. Basically, it is Risk, except World War II. So you pick, there's three Axis 2 allies at that time.
I'm
trying to remember,
Switzerland. I'm
'cause it's-
Switzerland. You do you.
I'm trying to remember where
I'm not
Russia
gonna-
falls
I'm not
at the
in the
point
mood
of
to
the
fight.
game, because Russia flippity flops depending on what point of the war it is in actual war. But anyway, there's the Axis side, the Allies side. You have to conquer countries, and the Allies' goal is to defeat the Axis side, where the Axis is total world domination. So it's kind of skewed to be harder for Axis, but if they get certain points, and there's also like developing the bomb, and it's like it's like a zooped up version of Risk. It's wild. It's crazy. It's like it's super fun.
Shout out to Eleanor.
You ass!
Hitting me with
Thanks, Majora.
hitting us with about 86 different emojis. It was the most beautiful thing I've ever seen. I see a rainbow. Happy Pride Month.
Happy Pride
we
Month.
got a whole bunch going on. There's a pretzel emoji, which made me super happy. And then Majora decided to say my starting country would be North America in Risk.
Ooh.
See, we're getting follow up questions here. Let me see if I can find one more. Why not? For giggles and stuff. Brian Boyer, the first time you were able and you had to do something about the situation you had in your mind, and I think the first thing that you said was the first thing that you didn't. Right on, Brian. Crushed it. Thank you so much. I was able to finish one of those comments that was very peculiar and made a lot of no sense.
We love our Spotify friends. We also love our friends who send stuff into P.O. Box.
Oh, man.
2372.
That's us.
Syracuse, New York 13220.
We actually got something?
When my dear friend Emily, friend of the show, said we were rocking, we had to make a pit stop.
Holy brackets.
To the post office for unrelated reasons today.
What?
And she's like, hey, why don't you check your P.O. Box? And I was like, well, I don't think we have anything, but sure.
Looking out.
Checked it. And what do I have in my hand?
Stickers!
Can you describe this envelope, Emily?
It is an orangish, yellowish envelope with 3 stamps and a bunch of stickers.
What kind of stickers?
Mario stickers.
Mario stickers.
Goodness.
From friend of the show, Henry.
Oh,
Send
Henry!
us back a bunch more Mario stickers on the back. Is this actually sealed? It is.
Dang, you be
Let's
sending
get
us.
that. Let's
Why
get that
would
fully.
You don't have to use your entire packet of stickers on us.
They're pretty
friend.
great stickers, though,
You
Henry.
really don't have to. As somebody though with a giant old Mario tattoo on his arm, I say thank you 1000%. What
we've
are
got-
we playing with here? Because goodness golly, Henry's going ham.
So what we have here,
Is that a fireplace?
we have a letter with, we have some more stickers,
Okay.
which also include, I'm not sure if you've seen the cursed pictures of the wrong stickers of Bluey. You can see this here, Emily. These come in sticker packs of Bluey, but these are not characters I've ever seen on Bluey.
No, mine.
That's kind of Socks and kind of someone else who I forgot their name right now.
Yeah,
Kind of
socks
Socks.
and what's her name? With the glasses. Help me out here. Honey.
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 Yeah.
There we go.
Honey always loses her glasses when it comes
And
to
then we have a
the
little-
action
little
figures.
pamphlet.
So.
I want to see what hello, Two Bandits watching Bluey and Emily. It's your friend. It doesn't really say I and Emily, but I just threw that in there because it sounds fun. It's your friend Henry from Washington State. I'm so excited that
Henry.
you received my message on how to contact the voice actor for Pat, a.k.a. Brad Elliott. We're working on it. Trying to make magic happen.
We're trying our best.
I saw a pizza oven that looked like the one in the Bluey episode Hammer Barn and decided to send you a pamphlet about a pizza oven that looks similar. So that's what this is right here. We got a happy little parent.
That's so great.
Enjoy this amazing letter that I am sending you. Your pal, Henry. Thank you, Henry.
Amazing letter,
I feel like I keep sidetracking all episode. But I actually had a pizza oven that I ordered about 3 years ago. When I think I ordered it while we were in Outer Banks on one of our random vacations. Ordered a lovely pizza oven because I wanted a pizza oven like Bandit. And guess what I did? Hey, Emily, can you tell everybody what I did about 2 weeks ago?
Sold it.
Yeah, I
sold it.
Yeah, I sold
You
it.
bum.
I used it like 3 times, and I'd rather have money in my pocket than a pizza oven that was
Make the
slowly but
pizzas,
surely getting
man.
sad.
It's gooey. It's
I've
awkward.
Got a
It's
Blackstone.
delicious.
It works just as good at it, but it's okay. It's okay. I
Hey,
appreciate
if you
it.
need a new one, Henry's got you.
Henry's got you covered. Shout out to the Gosney Wood Fire Pizza Oven. It comes with a 5-year warranty. Check them out at gosney.com.au.
Good lord.
We appreciate you one more time, Emily. Thanks again.
Yeah, thank you for joining us. We didn't expect that. That was
we've-
awesome.
You know, it's a busy day. We've got more stuff to do.
got a lot
Me
to
and
do.
Emily, we've got errands to run.
Yeah.
You know, I wish we didn't have to do, but we got to do it. Know why, Emily?
Because it's got to be done.
It's gotta be done.
Done, folks.